Hi and welcome to Redeye. With me today I have Daniel Gidlund, CEO of Freemelt. Welcome, Daniel.
Thanks, Anton.
So you recently released your Q2 report. How would you like to summarize the quarter?
All in all, Q2 has been a very good quarter for Freemelt. First, if we start with sales, we had record sales, which actually was on par with the full year of 2024. We also had a very strong order intake of 20 million SEK for the quarter. We also, I think we maintain a good cost control. With that said, growth also implies an increase in tied up capital. During the quarter as well, we had, I would say, two strategic achievements as well. First, we entered the fastest growing additive manufacturing market, China. And we also enhanced our supply chain scalability with agreement with Scanfil. So if I summarize, we have strengthened our position in an industry now which is taking clear steps towards industrialization.
Good. And the highlight in the quarter is maybe the order intake. What is driving the increase here in the recent months?
I would say the main driver now is the results of long-term and also structured work. But also, as I mentioned, now we are operating in an industry that is also gaining increasing recognition, a lot due to the geopolitical situation. And I think this rapid increase is also driven by major structural trends, where additive manufacturing now is also becoming increasingly prioritized to boost productivity. I think if you look into medtech, for instance, that's an industry that already started years ago to use additive manufacturing for serial production. But now we can also see that energy and defense companies are also rapidly adapting due to the geopolitical situation.
And what pace of order intake should we expect going forward? We know that it can be volatile between quarters.
Yeah, we are in a very exciting phase where also, as I said, the external factors now is actually accelerating AM adoption as well. With that said, we have still a fairly transactional business. We also have long sales cycles as well. So it's difficult to give any kind of forecast now. But we're entering new markets like China. We will continue, of course, to focus on growing our business throughout the year as well. And also to ensure, the projects that we have with customers, that they are also successfully progressing towards serial production, which in the end should also then generate more volume orders for our industrial machine equipment.
Good. And as you mentioned, you signed a partnership with the Scanfil to fully outsource your manufacturing. Can you explain how this differs from your current setup and what the main benefits are?
Sure. This strategic agreement with Scanfil, it means that the manufacturing of our 3D printers is being outsourced. And this is an important step which is aligned with our long-term strategy, and it also strengthens our delivery capacity through a more scalable and also flexible and I would say cost-efficient supply chain. This partnership also means that we can free up resources to focus more on innovation, development of our aftermarket, and further customer support as well.
And when will this effect starting to be seen in the P&L or maybe the balance sheet?
The transition is going according to progress, and it should be fully transferred before end of September.
Good. And as you also mentioned, you have entered China with a new sales agent agreement. Can you explain how this differs from your current sales agent agreements? And
Yeah, I think that's a good question because usually, they are not like a typical sales agent in the additive industry. Typically in sales, and they have several AM brands in their portfolio that they sell to customers. Usually they are a public traded industrial company with a strong international network. They have extensive experience representing several global firms in the Chinese market. So so far, I would say I'm impressed about their structure and proactive way of working, which of course increase the potential of a successful establishment in China. So we have high hopes for this cooperation with Yearly.
Good. And regarding the tariff situation, you mentioned in the report that you have some costs associated with this. Can you give us some more details here?
Sure. Due to the long sales cycles that we mainly for the academic business, we had certain, let's say, delivery terms agreed prior to the tariffs being an issue. So for some of the machine deliveries in the quarter, they were actually impacted by the tariffs. But this is mitigated, and the delivery terms have also been updated.
But have you seen any impact on order intake from the US?
I wouldn't say. From a business point of view, so far we haven't seen any kind of impact now.
And going forward, if I understood you correctly, you can mitigate the higher cost associated with this.
So again, the delivery terms have been changed, which means that the customer is being responsible for importing the machines into US as well. So it's fully transparent for the customer in the quotation stage already.
Good. And finally, is there anything else you would like to add?
Let me just say it's very fun now to be the CEO at Freemelt because I think we are in a very exciting phase as a company, but we also finally, I would say, have external factors that are accelerating additive manufacturing adoption. And it's also, of course, fun when we also now succeed to turning this momentum into good sales numbers like we did in Q2. And I think it's also extremely inspiring, as we work in areas that can help some of our era's greatest challenges, such, in fusion energy, where we spend a lot of time and have a lot of collaboration. And also then finally, as a company, I think now we are well positioned to continue turning our technology edge into further commercial growth globally.
Good. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Anton.
Want to stay updated on the company? Click here to visit the company page and add it to your watch list. Add all your holdings to stay informed.